Namaste. So this is a gentle self-massage technique to release the tissue around the lowest rib, the 12th rib, and also to start to release the diaphragm, so the large breathing muscle. So first of all, let's just start to have a little feel of rib 12. So just start to kind of feel the upper part of your belly, and just use gentle fingers, just kind of pressing along, and just knowing that the ribs come around to the side of the waist and also around to the back of the body. So if your shoulders allow, you can carry on and feel the back of the body. That's right. So what we're definitely not going to do is prod and poke up at the top of the ribs with force and harsh pressure. What we're going to do is use the side of the palm of the hand, so the thenar eminence and the thumb, and we're going to take our time. We're going to use our breath, and we're going to use the exhalation to gently compress tissue. So we gently press the side of the palm and the thumb towards the spine and up and under the ribs. And then as we exhale, we're just going to allow the movement of the abdomen to just gently push us out, but only a little bit. And then the inhale, we come back up. So let's just start. Remember, obviously, you've got two sides. I'm only going to be showing you one side. So I'm just gently going to put one hand here. So just kind of resting on the bottom of that 12th rib. And first of all, let's just link into our breath. So just notice your natural breath and where the body moves in response to your breathing. So it might be that you notice the breath higher up in the chest or to the side of the body, the back of the body. Some of you might notice it in your belly. And wherever you notice it, it is fine. But what we're going to do is encourage ourselves to breathe down into the abdomen. So we're trying to access the whole of the lungs, that lower portion of the lungs, and actually really start to engage in the diaphragm. It's the diaphragm muscle that contracts and pulls the lungs down as they fill. So we're really wanting to engage that diaphragm because that's one of the muscles that we are targeting with this. So when you're ready, just starting to take some deep breaths into the belly. So breathing in through the nose. You might want to breathe out through the nose or mouth. Letting the belly rise, the hand moving forwards that's resting on the belly. And then as you breathe out, the belly falling back towards the spine and the hand on the belly moves backwards also. And as you breathe in this diaphragmatic breathing, this abdominal breathing pattern, just notice how it changes your state. It alters your mind and emotional bodies. And physical bodies, I should also include. It brings relaxation and calmness to us. So when you're ready, on your next exhalation, you're going to gently press the side of the hand, the thumb, towards the spine and up under the ribs. Then on that inhalation, just allow the belly to gently push the hand out. So it's the exhale, up and under, inhale, soft release. You do keep some of that pressure. You can always support that hand, moving back and up you're waiting for the tissue to soften and relax, which is why I say don't just push up. This is why it's kind of better to use this part of the hand so it's soft and gentle. And then you can move along. Take your time doing this. Carry on all the way round to the side, maybe even to the back of the ribs. And make sure you do both sides. Now, if you get a painful spot where you're compressing, then this is likely to be a trigger point. So a trigger point is, if you think of a piece of string, and the string's got knots in it, it's one of those knots. So it's an area of adhesion, of gluiness in the muscle and in the fascial tissue, so the connective tissue of the body. So this is where you might want to be a bit more specific. You might want to use a thumb or your fingers. To support your fingers, you might want to cross the fingers also. So for example, say I found a point here. I've got my thumb there and I breathe in. I'm going to breathe out, compress back and up under that rib. And I'm going to hold. So I'm still going to allow the breath to flow, but I'm going to hold for 10 to 12 seconds. And then hopefully noting that that pain starts to dissipate. And then it might be that around that spot, close by, you might find some others. They like to kind of come in groups. If you have any questions about that, because obviously noting that it can be really tight and sensitive around this area, so just be nice and gentle with yourself. But if you do have any questions, always ask me. Namaste.